Okay, so get this. Nodes Nets 2024.
Yeah.
That's the Neo4j Online Developer Conference.
Right.
It's happening November 7th.
Wow.
Just 10 days away.
Yeah, that's coming up quick.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Packed with everything graph databases and AI.
I know. I took a peek at the sessions.
Oh, did you?
And let me tell you, they've got some seriously cool stuff lined up.
I bet.
Yeah.
You handed me a list of 10 talks to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm already geeking out.
It's really exciting.
There's something here for everyone, whether you're a coding pro or just curious about graphs.
I think that speaks to just how much graph technology is booming right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere.
It is.
From building smarter apps to tackling those really complex problems in AI.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up,
Okay.
let's talk about knowledge graph of your IT landscape. Code is graph data.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
Syméon del Marmol and Laurent Chatelanat are going to show us how to take a company's entire software ecosystem with all its dependencies and visualize it like a map.
That's huge for IT management.
It is.
Can you imagine, like, you're about to update a critical piece of software.
Right.
But with this knowledge graph, you can instantly see all the interconnected systems.
Yeah.
And avoid any nasty surprises.
Oh, yeah.
No more accidental outages or cascading failures.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Right.
It's like having X-ray vision
It is.
for your IT infrastructure.
Absolutely.
And speaking of visualizations, Benjamin Neiderman's session, Advanced Graph Visualizations in Jupyter Notebooks, caught my eye.
Oh, yeah.
If you're into data storytelling, this one is for you.
Definitely.
He's going to show us how to make those Jupyter Notebooks sing.
Nice.
With beautiful graph visuals.
Visualizations are key to understanding complex data.
They are.
It's one thing to have the data, but it's another to be able to communicate it in a way that's clear and compelling.
Yeah. Now let's talk about a problem everyone who's worked with data has faced. Duplicates.
Oh, tell me about it.
You know, when you're building a knowledge graph and you end up with multiple entries for the same thing.
Right.
Well, Jean Villedieu is tackling that head-on in his session, building an entity-resolved knowledge graph. Why and how?
I would say that's a must-attend session.
Really?
Yeah. Getting rid of duplicate data is crucial for data integrity.
It is.
It makes sure that your analysis is accurate and you're not drawing conclusions based on, flawed information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, for our AI enthusiasts, we've got a session that's all about the cutting edge.
Okay, I like it.
Dattaraj, Venkateshwar, Tyagi, and Sadashiv Borkar are going to show us how to use LLMs, that's large language models, and graph data science to assess cybersecurity risks.
So basically, they're building a system that can predict and prevent cyber attacks.
Right.
Like, talk about real-world applications of AI and graph technology.
That's incredible.
This is a glimpse into the future of cybersecurity.
And if you're interested in how graph technology is being used to fight financial crime, you won't want to miss Paco Nathan's session, Entity Resolved Knowledge Graphs.
Interesting.
He's going to take us deep into the world of ultimate beneficial owner, or UBO investigations.
Okay.
And how graph technology can be used to uncover hidden connections and track down those who are trying to hide their assets.
It's like a digital detective story.
It is.
But instead of fingerprints and DNA, we're using data and algorithms to solve the puzzle.
Now, not all sessions are about specific applications.
Right.
Some are about getting a deeper understanding of how graph technology works.
Makes sense.
Panos Alexopoulos is going to guide us through the world of knowledge graph transformations in his session. From RDF to LPG and back, mastering knowledge graph transformations without compromising meaning.
I see. So think of it like learning different languages, but for graph data.
Okay.
RDF and LPG are different ways to represent knowledge graphs. And understanding how to move between them opens up a whole new world of possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like being able to translate between, let's say, English and Spanish.
Right.
You can communicate with a wider audience and access a whole new world of information.
It's like opening up a whole new world.
Yeah, exactly.
Now let's zoom out and talk about the big picture of AI.
Okay.
Lorica, the host of the Data Exchange podcast, is giving the Keynote, tracking the pulse of generative AI. He's been interviewing AI experts all year.
Right.
And he's going to share his insights on the state of generative AI, separating the hype from reality.
Oh, that's a keynote I wouldn't want to miss.
I know, right?
Ben Laker really has his finger on the pulse of the AI world.
He does.
And his insights are incredibly valuable.
Absolutely. And if you're wondering what's next for graph databases, you'll want to catch Sudhir Hasbe's session, Neo4j Product Vision and Roadmap. Sudhir is the Chief Product Officer at Neo4j.
Uh-huh.
So he's the guy to listen to when it comes to the future of the technology.
Oh, for sure. I'm always excited to hear about what's coming down the pipeline.
Me too.
Neo4j is constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible with graph databases.
And finally, we have a panel discussion that's going to dive into one of the hottest topics in AI right now. Panel discussion, Trends in Generative AI.
Oh, interesting.
Andreas Kollegger, Ashleigh, Jeng, Chia, and Laurent Sharman will be discussing what problems generative AI is actually solving and where the real opportunities lie.
It's so easy to get caught up in all the hype.
It is.
But this panel discussion, I think, is going to provide a more grounded perspective on the current state and potential future of generative AI.
Absolutely. And to kick things off, we have a warm welcome from Stephen Chen, the VP of Developer Relations at Neo4j.
Oh, nice.
He's going to guide us through the event platform and get us ready for an amazing 24 hours of graph goodness.
Stephen Chen is fantastic.
He is.
He's a great speaker and a real advocate for the graph community.
He is the perfect person to welcome us to Nodes 2024.
Definitely.
Wow, that's quite a lineup, isn't it?
It is.
From the nitty-gritty of building knowledge graphs to the big picture of AI and the future of graph databases, Nodes 2024 has it all. So head over to neo4j.com for Red Nodes, register for this free event, and get ready for a graph knowledge boost.
Yeah, do it.
It's going to be an incredible 24 hours.
I can't wait.
And we can't wait to see you there.
See you there.